Welcome back to the broadcast, everybody. How are you guys today? Welcome. I'm Miss Shine Light 7. This is a 21 plus reading, raw, uncut, unfiltered, unbiased reader. I don't know what the messages will be before the messages come out, so please take only what resonates with you and leave the rest. Suggestions, questions, and comments can be left in the comment section below. This is a general plus a collective. It will not resonate with every single one of you. And if it does not resonate, will you check out some of the other videos in the playlist along with? Before you go, subscribe, like, share, and hit that bell notification so you don't miss the next upload. Hey, 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 how are you guys today? I hope you are having a great day, evening, or night, whenever you are watching this reading. I have your messages for today. So let's talk about the as above and so below. It's the no and just, as well as the going and give. Okay, so they've been going and giving to other things, person, place, or thing, situationships, relationships, hookups, booty calls, etc. Okay, they've been going to give it to something else. Okay. Also, triangulation is in the energy. Excuse me, y'all, for the ring light. Triangulation and those monkeys are here. True potential under the sun. So you trying to see the true potential in the person, or the person is trying to see the true potential in you. Return to sender under the bees is in the energy as well, because they busy doing something that does not serve them or you or the relationship. This is transformation and believe here in the energy. So yeah, that's what they're talking about there. Things that you wish worked by remote control. So they think you are, they think they can use a remote control on you like you're a robot, or like you are some type of technology, or some type of, you know, at their beck and call. You change when they change. You move when they move. Just like that. Okay. So let's talk about it here. Under the rabbits. There is a lot of fertility going on here. There is a lot of sexing going on here with the rabbits here. It's just a game of score and notch. See, can I? So see if I can, get you jealous, to see if I can make competition, to see if I can stir up feelings inside of you, to make you wonder, that chaser, that runner type of energy here, as well as I don't purchase damaged goods, because this is a damaged being here, along with adopt the rescue. So they want you to help them, chase after them, raise up to meet me. So they ain't raised up to meet you, but they want you to raise up to meet them with this remote control. Meet them on their level, change when they change, but they ain't doing nothing to change to your circumstances, to your level. Okay, they're not leveling to you. Okay, let's talk about it here under the just know and the going and the giving. Okay, see here, we got unexpected. We got new beginning under the new moon. We got the blue moon, unexpected, the new moon, beginning. And we have the waning crescent under release. Okay? That's what we have here so far. All right? Somebody wants you to past, present, or future. Past, present situation. It was unexpected situations that happened under the number 43. To me, it's 7. But for you, it's 43. For number 2, under the new beginnings, under a union, something new is going to take or something is in the process of, triangulation with the monkeys here, knowing gist. Also, release is here under the future energy, is and you know that you might have to release some things. We also have a man. M is for man cave. So this might be a man in his man cave, or he was in his man cave, or this is where your man spends most of his time at, in his man cave. But he also might be spending a lot of time with his mans in them. That's unexpected. That's letting you know your man might be a little on the bisexual. I'm getting that energy as well. As well. Under the L, this man wants to leave. In the present energy, it says L is for leaving. So this man might be leaving you, leaving a circumstance or a situation. He might have been staying in his friend's man cave, sleeping on his friend's couch because you might have let him go or made him leave or take his bags and get under this triangulation once you found out under the new beginnings. Under the number 2 in the union. This is also E for emotional eating. And this might have left you in an emotional eating state where you've been emotional, eating things, sweets and sugars. Just every time you look, you just emotionally eating things because you can't control your feelings at this present time right now. Under the release. So release your need to control here is what I'm getting. Release your need to control. I don't purchase damaged goods. So this is a damaged person. This person wants to has the entitled mindset here to me. They feel like it's a little bit controlling, entitlement here, a little bit greedy with the greedy here. Okay, that's what they're saying. What is at the bottom of the deck? We got the visionary at the bottom of the deck saying that selling insight to the highest bidder, compromising your vision to make it more acceptable. So they doing something to make things more acceptable for them, not you. They see a vision, they go after it. They see another lover, they go after them. They see something they want, they go after it. Where you might not do that. You might say, no, I got a lover and I'm not trying to bring somebody else in. You know, until this relationship is over, I'm going to see the end, see it through to the end. Where the other person doesn't look at it like that, they will grab a new lover anytime they get ready. Okay? So let's talk about here under the X Factor. They got denial here. You might be in denial that this person is doing this. As well as the farther gate. A bold step forward. And we're going to talk about that. That's under the number 55. Okay? Also, we have number 22. Letting go. So you might have the need to let go of some of this situation here. Something in this energy from the past that was unexpected. We're going to get the energy from it to see what they're talking about here in this energy. Okay? That's what we're going to do. We're going to talk about it here. See what they're saying. See what they got going. Alright? If you can see these cards, let me see. If I can pull y'all down just a little. Oh, there you go. Right there. So y'all can see this side. Alright, and we also have the wall. So you've hit a brick wall here along with the obstacles. There's a wall and an obstacle here in the energy under letting go under the number 56. Okay? So yeah, let's talk about, and there's new cards on the table as well. Excuse me, guys, if I sound a little hoarse. I have been under the weather lately. So under number 55, under the farther gates. The farther gate talks about the next experience legacy involving a bold step forward. When the farther gate shows up, it is a clear call to lift your eyes to the horizons and begin to walk towards your future. And if you are marching in place right now, stirring the dust but not getting anywhere, trust that your forward movement will lead you to a new destination. You have already set yourself. You have already set for yourself, but perhaps forgotten or neglected, but of yourself everyday busyness. The farther gate comes to tell you that an end is at hand and that you can leave the old behind. Let it peel away like an old skin you shed. Don't hesitate. Cross the threshold boldly and you will be rewarded. And if you continue making time instead of moving, you will miss the opportunity. The gate is open. The next landscape of your life is within reach, but the window of time to pass through is growing shorter. Do not dally. Do not dilly dally. I ran through the alley. I bumped into the old girl Sally from the valley. The gift of the Father Gate is to bring you to the fullest expression for your gifts. Perhaps for the first time, it is an invitation to a sacred passage, to a new discovery, and both great challenges and opportunity. It is not a graduation. There is no reward other than the exploration itself. You have been a farmer far too long, tilling the hard soil that now bears little fruit for you. Time to put in the explorer's hat once again. Time to put that explorer's hat on once again and stop being in denial about some things, bargaining, angry, and not wanting to move forward. So now let's go to the wall of obstacles here, and that's what they're talking about: obstacles, being inconvenienced by life, detours, and non-attraction. There are moments in life when you are so geared up, so sure that you are on the right track with such drive and momentum that you are shocked and confused when you encounter the wall. It is unpredictability occurs outside your ability to plan. Regardless if you're done everything right in alignment with your divine, it's imperative that you change your attitude now. This temporary roadblock is not an obstacle to blast through. This is not an invitation to push harder, cancel other plans, or worry about who will win or lose. This is a stopping point to enable you to slow down and contemplate the part of the manifestation equation that you and everyone else forgets. It's also life's terms will override your best laid plans. And yes, it's inconvenient as it may seem. This experience is an important reminder that you are a human being, not a being doing. Perhaps you've been being reminded of your morality, or that you are but a small part of a bigger universe where your destiny intersects with others. Your life may be meant to serve other purposes at this moment, and your attention meant to direct elsewhere. Consider this place of temporary non-action is exactly meant to be for you, and perhaps because all you desire and have set in motion needs time and into to come into form, and other sides could be that all the elements that you are not yet in place for the manifestation to be for the highest good of all. Patience is required now, and your wisdom that this might be a great time to take a break or contemplate gratitude. What is truly yours will never be walked off from you. Will never walk off from you. So letting go is something that they're asking you to do, even though that there's obstacles and being inconvenienced by life, and detours are non-actions, okay? Non-actions in this energy. The man with the man cave. Let's see what's going on here, y'all. I'm going to be real quick with you guys, and then I'm going to catch you guys later. I'm going to give you some messages. Let's talk about it here. Who we have here? We have advocate, embracing negative causes or committing to causes for personal gain. It inspires you to put passion into action under this man cave. So you might put this man out for speaking up for himself. Rescuer. The rescuer came in here under I don't purchase damaged goods, adopt the rescue. This is provide strength and support to others in crisis. Act out of love with no expectation or reward. Assumes that the rescue will reciprocate. Keep the rescue one needy under leaving. You kept this man needy. Maybe you was holding sex. Maybe you wasn't giving him none. Maybe you was giving him and taking his whole check.
just being real ruthless to him. But at the same time, this man said, you know, I can't take this no more. I can't do this no more. And he's leaving now. So I don't know who this is. This could be man or woman, but it's showing a man. But it's also showing you feeling the blunt end of it because you got your emotions here over it. And the energy, okay? So it's also talking you attention seeker, or somebody's in this energy is attention seeker. This is thirst for wisdom and truth wherever they are. Inability to commit to a path once found. Under the emotional eater here, under number 27 in the energy, okay? So let's talk about it now. We can talk about it, okay? Now let's talk about the new chapter here. What happened in this chapter, or the last chapter, or the chapter we're going to? What's happening here? Under the triangulation, things that you wished worked by remote control. The visionaries in this energy, okay? All right. So they talk about the dis. They talking about the devil under the rescue. And they talking about the Knight of Wands here in energy. And also the Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. That's what they said. Real quick, y'all. I'm going to come real quick with it. Excuse me. Any major arcana? One major arcana, and that's the devil. I always like to get the major arcanas out first, and then we go over to the next. The devil, okay, under the rescue, under the present moment here. This is independent and defiant. The devil, nonetheless, represents the loneliness of the outsider and the scapegoat. This is the devil's advocate. And that's who your advocate is, the devil. We got the advocate out here, and now we know who the devil advocate is the devil. The questioning the mind, the eluding yet harsh changes set by the scientific method. Self-will, clashing with will. The everyday story harnesses the energy of the devil. And every story needs to move the narrative forward. If power constructs the dogma cannot withstand rigorous analysis, are they worth committing to? Excuse me. It also talks about, it urges you to accept your shadow side, confront or overcome shame, question your own beliefs and assumptions. Beware of desires to please everyone at the expense of meeting your own needs. This invites you to meet and face the part of yourself you have deemed bad, and reassess your judgment here under the rescuer, under the I'm leaving, under the assumes that the rescuer will reciprocate, keeps the rescued one needy. Okay, so the devil gonna always keep you needy here. He gonna always keep you needy on the Knight of Wands here. Let's go to the Knight of Wands in the future. Under the Knight of Wands in the future, he says that it is born fearless, a leader, sometimes to a fault. The Knight is also a spark that ignites and gives away to action. Dramatic, dynamic, bold and courageous. Empowers you to have confidence in your goals. Go full cry and full stream ahead. Unbothered by details like emotional constraints and material requirements. Jump in feet first, no holds barred. And this is a feeling that nothing can stop you. So where you was emotionally eating, they said forget all that feelings. Jump in both feet first, go into your new beginning, into something new. You've hit a brick wall. You got to be able to get through these brick walls. You also got a further gate to get to. And you're going to need to take a bold step forward in energy. And then I'm going to go back to the diss. Talking about somebody might be even dissing you in this energy. Talking shit, talking smack about you, dissing you, talking this, saying that. Under the diss, a four of diss. And that's Pentacles. One more, and then I'm going to keep it pushing. All right. And then we got the four of diss. The four of diss is a double-sided. It's double-sided here. And it said it is defense, privileges, position, power upheld by fierce protection against outsiders, against those who generate wealth and status and are prevented from reaping what should be theirs. This is warrants to constructing boundaries around what is mine and what is yours. And this is what kind of security comes at the cost of inclusivity, wealth regarded by Mr. Lining and not its own reward. So somebody was here, this is mine, this is yours, this is mine, mine's yours, yours is mine, and all that kind of stuff is what they try to tell me. What's mine is mine, what's yours is yours, and yours is yours, and yours is mine too, at the same time. Okay, that's what they said in the energy. Okay, over here on the bulletin, they also got some deceit. Somebody was very deceitful in this energy here, and I'm going to get the information really quick to see who is this energy here under the man cave. What's going on in this man cave here? The Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands. Somebody on somebody else's back. Somebody else is riding somebody else's tail. Somebody else is riding forward on somebody else's energy. Okay? Not on their own energy. You can fly, but you flying on somebody else's tail. Somebody else needs to rescue you. This is also, you are somebody else's muse. They're piecing you together on the third Three of Pentacles here. They're piecing you together, sewing your suit together, sewing you back together, mending you, trying to help, but you won't mend them if it needs to be for them. You won't do it back for them. Under the Seeker, this is the Wheel of Fortune. This is how you play in this deal. We're up or down. You play for emotions. Whatever you can get out of this, you play for the emotional part of it in energy. Okay? You play for the emotional part of it. Get a few more, and then I'm going to say, y'all, I'm going to catch you guys later. Under the Knight of Wands. They said this is imprisonment here. Under the Eight of Swords. Talk about the leaving. Ooh. They said satisfaction. This is what gives this person satisfaction here. About making you leave, making you feel like you abandoned or thrown out or ostracized or something here. This is also inventiveness. This is how they make you feel. When they make you emotionally eaten, they told you to jump in, head, foot, feet first. Well, no matter what the situation is, they told you to jump in. This is a transition in this energy, okay? To just know and the going and giving. This is also a legacy for somebody in this energy. And one more. They said this is the finality. This is the final call for this one in this energy. This is going to be the final call. Last call. Final call. I don't know. I get the Jehovah's Witnesses. Somebody might be a Jehovah's Witness in here on final call. Not even watch call, final call. They also telling me you also might be a 5%er. I don't know what that means. 5%er. This is rebuilding here under imprisonment. This is also reaching out. They might even reach back out to you after they leave under the third party. But they did go to somebody else. They was in somebody else's hands. They was seeking somebody else's approval. They was doing other things behind your back with the triangulation here. Under satisfying under the hope and wish that you didn't find out that they was leaving to go into somebody. Because it did cause them sadness and isolation here as well. Under the further the gate, the farther gate, bold step forward. This is move. Okay? And this was your control at the wall of obstacles, okay? And now let's see what the untransit is refusing to see here under this transformation. You was refusing to see some things here in this energy. And this is also the flow. Hustle and flow under the legacy. You got to keep moving. You got to keep your stability going because then you still got to hustle here. Hustle hard. Hard. ASAP Ferg or ASAP Rocky. I don't know which one, but they said you got to hustle hard here under the flow. The temple of my body. You might be even selling your body. You might have already sold your body. You might be doing things for money in this energy. All right, under the flow. Under somebody's wearing a mask here. Somebody is in a masquerade here. Somebody's still refusing to see because they're wearing a mask. Somebody is also addicted in this energy. Under the control, under the brick wall, under the wall here, under the obstacles, under addicted here. This is a more turn. Alright, so they're talking about this is the downcast of their pride. Pride and ego, not being their authentic self. Being somebody else's authentic self. Putting self so other people before their own self. I'm running because I can't face my own effing mess. under the rebuild, under the 8. That's why he's leaving. All right. Something happened, and now everything in my life is rapidly changing. Why he got to move out and leave. Okay. No matter how hard I try to run from you, I keep feeling the pull back to you under the isolation and sadness and isolation. Okay. Under one more that says arm fight made me realize how important you are to me, and I am very sorry. So they sorry about how they caused this fight with you and them and why you told them to leave, but they want you to know, you know, a tidy house, clarity and organization. So you might be cleaning house, or you cleaned your house, or you got rid of some things, and now they want to come back, or they might have cleaned their own house, and maybe they want you to come back now. Okay, under the energy. Come on, y'all. Let me get a little bit more. And I'm going to catch you guys later. Under the number 8 of Wands. Under the running, I'm running because I can't face my own mess. Under the deceit. That's because of the triumph of success. I wanted to be successful here, but I'm the magician, so I'm wielding all of my magic here and the energy trying to make it work. Also, resting and rejuvenating. When I got put out, it made me sit back and had to think about some things, because it really wounded me when I had to ask for some forgiveness here, or ask for some kind of help from the divine to see things clear, or be awoken or enlightened, or some type of downloads had to be given to me, some type of signs of synchronicity, so I could get myself grounded to see why had something happened to something happened, and now everything in my life is rapidly changing. So something happened when he got put out and had to leave. He might be a traveling person here. This person might travel for work or business. Okay? This is also the memories of love. And I've been thinking about you, about our love, and why we can't work this out in this energy. Okay? Why we can't work it out? Well, you can't work it out because got somebody that's addicted here to triangulations, addicted to sex. Somebody that's greedy for different lovers in the energy. Somebody just want to hold you and squeeze you tight here, like Elmira, and never let you go. Okay, so let's talk about here who's addicted here. What they addicted to. Under what they're addicted to. Number 11 might resonate with you. Number 2, number 15, and number 20. 6, 4, and 1. All right. They said that the justice is in this energy. Okay. Under addicted. There's also number 5. Somebody else is watching, excuse me, y'all. Under somebody's watching you here, under the lovers here. Also the world. And the magic of the pinching yourself here. Squeeze, number the 10 of swords. Okay, and then off to a new journey. Off to a new lover, under the downcast of pride. Okay? And somebody also want to play the harp to you. Make you feel emotional for them. Send you a sad song, going and giving it to somebody while it was giving it to somebody else and not giving it to you. All right, but it don't matter to you though. Okay, this is the type of person that does this. Okay, I hope you know that this person will not stop doing this. They will continue. On to the Fool. The Fool says, an erotic outburst. This is an erotic outburst. This is surrendering to love. The magic of action frees us from uncertainty. This frees us from uncertainty, urging us to surrender to love. Willingness and spontaneity, and willingness. So you gotta be willing to put your pride aside and, you know, see the thing through when you leaping in love with others. Okay. Also, what else do we have as a major arcana? We got the World as a major arcana. We got the Justice as a major arcana. So let's get that, and then I'm gonna say, all right. Excuse me. The World. Excuse me. The World. Gratification. This is the World. The gratification. The magic of intimacy, touch, is yours, continuity, and gratifying, and complete relationship, peace, and lasting happiness. A serene family. You wanted a serene family, but guess what? This didn't happen to be a serene family because emotions got tied up in obstacles, and a further gate was more to get to for this could be a serene family here Under the justice here. Under the justice here. This is the sword of power. To obtain love, you must give something in exchange and pay the price for the errors of the past. That's what they say here under justice. You got to pay the errors of the past, whatever it is. If you cause heartbreak with somebody, you're going to have to pay the price for the errors of the past. Now we're going to the swords, Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords talks about squeeze. All right, the magic of the squeeze, the magic of the tears. Even pain can transform into power. You mustn't flee from emotions, but rather use them to find true essence in our desires. And that's where the emotional eating came in at. That's where them memories of love, the sad and isolation came in the future. The no matter how hard I try to run from you, I keep feeling the pull back to you. So that's what the emotions was. Okay, under the swords, under the wands, Five of Wands. Let's go there real quick. Five of Wands. All right, watching. Somebody else watching. The magic of the juggle. Oh, jug with 3 ribbons. This is good luck and happiness are not always the only for ourselves, but can be passed on to other, expecting that someone will give them to us in the future. So you expected somebody to give you something in the future after you rested and retreated, after you wanted a triumph of success, even after your man cave, you got clean your man cave up, or you went to somebody else's house, you tried to settle the score, tried to make things right, but things didn't get right. It might have got worse, but at the same time, you wanted it to get better. But now we watching what's going on behind the scenes, on this triangulation, under the true potentials, and also returning the sender. Somebody wants to come back. So if you are liking the know and the just, the going and the give, may you subscribe, like, share, hit that bell notification along with the thumbs up. And if you would like to get your own personal reading with me, Miss Shine Light 7 TV, if you would like counseling as well as support, I could be reached at Miss Shine Light 7 TV at gmail.com as well. Namaste. Namaste.